The 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, his cosmic form. The 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which contains the description of Bhagavan Krishna's cosmic form, is completely narrated by Arjuna as he sees Bhagavan Krishna through the third eye. The next is the Atma Pramana, in Swamiji's own words. The first experience that I was able to see everything around me, above me, the whole 360-degree 10 directions below me, everything, I realized not only I was able to see, I was able to feel, experience all of that as me. The next is the Atma Pramana, in Swamiji's own words. The first experience that I The next is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from the observations and scientific experimentation. The study measure and compare metabolic cell activities of the brain in conscious and meditative open third eye states using the positron emission tomography, the PET. It was proven that when doing daily activities, high activity is measured in the brain where third eye is located, and when in deep samadhi state, only the third eye region is active and 90% of the brain is at peace. The next is the Sakshi Pramana, experiences and results of the extraordinary manifestation happening through the initiated disciples of the Supreme Point of Hinduism. This rare sacred science of third eye awakening is being made available to humanity for their ultimate enrichment and conscious evolution by the Supreme Point of Hinduism. Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, as a living incarnation of Paramasiva, the Supreme Point of Hinduism, embodies embodies the most profound yogic states that surpass all bounds of time, space, and matter. The supreme point of Hinduism is gifting the pure great science of third awakening along with many other spiritual sciences through initiation, Diksha. Millions of people have been initiated by the supreme point of Hinduism and are experiencing the profound results as extraordinary manifestation powers in their everyday life. Now, we will be witnessing the live Sakshi Pramana demonstration by the initiated disciples, the Nityananda yogis, and the Balasas. So we have with us Ma Madhura. So I request the operator to project Ma Madhura also.
Yes, so now with me I have this Ivan.
Yes, as you all can see, so Ma Madhura has an eye band which has sponge attached to it, and the sponge has two openings. So the sponge is actually used in this because the sponge can easily just stick onto the skin. So this sponge has two openings into which the eyes will go into, and the sponge will just stick onto the skin around the eyes. So you will not be able to see anything, and no light can enter inside. So this eye band is even scientifically proven to not let any light inside, and it will be put on to Ma Madhura by volunteer. So all of you can see the I-band being put and secured tightly. Karanaya, are you able to hear now?
Yes, you can move a little bit to the right. Yes.
Karanaya, are you able to hear now? So, whoever wants can start putting in the comment section.
Yes, and I'll be turning to my right, left, up, and down. So all of you can see that the I-band is put on properly, and there's no gaps anywhere around the eyes. Yes, so now I have the comments being projected on me. So it's first we have Dolly Reddy who has put Swamiji, and then Kar who has put the audio for okay, now it has gone down. So we have the last comment we have is from Prabjot Gill who has put Om emoji, a sun emoji, a Deepa emoji, Namaskar emoji, a dollars bag, and then coin, I guess, and then yes, now you can scroll more down to the and go to the last comment, and then we have something green in color, and then orange emoji, a mango emoji, and a duck, and then a banana, and then a pineapple, and a coconut, an apple, then an earth, and then an orange heart, and then it says something in a different language, which is some North Indian language. And then there's a flower, a white flower emoji, a tree emoji, a earth emoji, a yellow ball emoji, or some fruit, I guess. And then a Om emoji with a purple background, then a hibiscus emoji, then another pink flower emoji, and then a Deepa emoji, and then another sentence in a North Indian language. And then Om emoji, and then an infinity emoji, the earth emoji, then a Deepa emoji, and then three blue balls or something. It looks like three balls. And then another blue lines, and then orange, and then a trophy. And then we have Barbara Hawk who has put Nithyananda.
So as you all can see, it is also being projected. So all of you can see that whatever Paramashiva revealed Prabjot Zilaya's random emojis is all perfectly correct. There are exactly that Om, Sun, Deepa, and the blueberry, three blueberries, and globe, and everything is exactly whatever Paramashiva revealed. And also, Mom Barbara Hawk has put Nithyanandam. It is also exactly what Parameshwar revealed.
Yes. And now with that, the volunteer will be removing my I-band, and we'll be moving on to the next power of body scanning. So I request the volunteer to now remove the I-band. Yes, so all of you can see the I-band.
So as you all can see, the I-band is exactly the same I-band. It is not changed or anything. It is the same I-band, and it looks exactly the same.
Yes, so now we'll be getting into the next power of body scanning. We already have a comment for the body scanning. We will be going through the pramanas for the power of body scanning and then starting the power.
Yes, as we go through the pramana, whoever wants the body scanning can already start putting it in the comment section, requesting for the body scanning. And after going through the pramanas, we will be doing the body scanning for as many as we can. So the Shastra Pramana for the power of body scanning is स्वदेहे जगतो वापि सूक्ष्मसूक्ष्मतराणि च तत्त्वानि यानि निलयं ध्यात्वान्ते व्यज्यते परा.
And the next, the Apta Pramana for this power comes from the life of a Siddha whose name was Thereya, and he was one of the prominent disciples of Agatya. And one day, a man suffering from a severe headache comes to Agatya for healing, and then and scans and sees that there is a small type of frog, Thereya, sitting in the person's brain. So he instructs Thereya and his disciple to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. And once the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache, and thus Thereya gains his name. And the
Atma Pramana. And the Atma Pramana is from the life of Swamiji's own, where Swamiji had the fracture, and in the 22nd of December, Swamiji had the fracture, and Swamiji did not need the medical facilities or the diagnosis. It was his complete body scanning, and through the body scanning, Swamiji found out all the problems that Swamiji was going through, and Swamiji also healed whatever is going through, and only used allopathy as a support.
And many people have shared on social media their experience of the power manifestation where they have done this power of body scanning. And now we will be witnessing also the live Sakshi Pramana of this power. So whoever would like a body scan can put your comments in the YouTube comment section. We already have some comments. So we will be doing the body scan for all of you. So we already have Raman Vashishtaya who has asked for a body scan for his brother Pankaj Vashishta. And we have his consent. So Ma Pragnana, you can start scanning for Pankaj Vashishtaya. And Ma Barbara Hawk has asked requesting a body scanning for myself. Thank you. Yes, now I will be doing the body scanning for you, Ma Barbara Hawk. And Raman Vashishtaya, Ma Pragnana is scanning for your brother Pankaj Vashishtaya.
So, Raman Vashishtaya, what Parmeshwar revealed is that there is some kind of mist that is being formed in the esophagus area, and that he needs to consume more water and keep the place hydrated for that mist to not form and new oxygen to flow in the body. So, it is because of the food that he consumes and the water that he drinks is not balanced. So because of that, the mist is being formed in the food pipe. And I was also what Paramishiva also revealed is that there is some stomach pain that he is facing. It is also because of the same thing. It is the stomach pain is because there is some excess of bile juice that is being produced. That is also because of the imbalance in water and food. So, what Parameshwara consumption in the body to increase, for the body to increase, and have Haritaki so that the oxygen flow in the body will increase. So, these are the two solutions that Parameshwara revealed, and after having this, his back pain will also reduce.
Yes, so Raman Vishtaya, you can get back in the comment section if your brother Pankaj Vishtaya was able to relate. And Ma Andrea Skull has asked for body scanning. So Ma Pragnana, you can start doing for Ma Andrea Skull. And Ma Barbara Hawk, I was able to see for you, Ma, that there is some rashes and some allergy that is starting on your skin. So I was able to see for that, like it's just the rashes which are coming is an allergic reaction to that is being created. So I was able to see that for that, the solution, whether it is because of the food, whether it's because of the air, anything, I was able to see the um, solution for that is to use more natural things than chemical based things. So like even if it's your normal daily soap that you use or the food, anything which you have, make, and even if you use a room freshener or anything, make everything as possible more natural based instead of chemical based. That will help in healing your skin. And for the allergy that has already been created, apply some basma or some pure chandan. You can get from any Indian store the chandan. The basma you can get it from the nearest temple if there's a temple. If you don't, until then you can get organic chandan, the sandalwood powder, and mix that with little water and apply it on your skin wherever the rashes are being created. So that can that is the solution for you, Ma Barbara. So you can get back in the comment section. And as Ma Andrea, as Ma Pegna reviews Ma Andrea, Ma Mahashakti Ananda has asked Nithyanand, please scan me. I am 8 months pregnant and legs have very painful cramps in the morning and lower abdomen feels splitting in half painful. Yes, Ma, I will be scanning your body now as Ma Pragnana reveals for Ma Andreas.
And Raman Vashishtaya has gotten back saying, thanks, Ma. That's very helpful. Okay, thank you for getting back, Aya. So now I will be revealing for Ma Andrea's skull. And Ma Mahashakti Ananda has also wanted to rephrase the typo and said lower abdomen feel painful and splitting. Okay. So what Parameshwar revealed for you, Ma Andrea's skull, is that there is some random pains that you're going through and cold and throat pain especially, and otherwise you're having pain in your body in your especially in your arms. So this is what Parameshwar revealed, that in your shoulder area and your arms area you feel sudden pain, and you have throat and kind of slight cold that is actually not blocking your nose, but it's still you. So the solution that Parameshwar revealed is for you to grind ginger and add and make it into a paste and consume it. This is the solution that Parameshwar revealed, and then your problem will be solved. And the same thing I was able to see, that you can apply the same ginger paste on the places wherever it is paining. You can apply that same ginger paste, and that will also help you with curing.
Yes, so my Andreas, well, you can get back in the comment section. And Ma Mahashakti Nanda, I was able to see for you, Ma, that make sure that the diet that you're having is healthy and healthy during pregnancy, and also um, which is healthy for your body. And I was able to see that there is something that you're eating which is not it will not affect the pregnancy, or it will not affect the baby, but um, that is the reason of like lots of pain, more than the normal amount of pain. And I was also able to see not to take haritaki as Swamiji recommends during pregnancy, not to take haritaki, the haritaki powder. So if you are taking, then you should stop taking haritaki powder and make your diet more healthier for yourself, and to make sure to lessen the pain and the cramps in your body. This is what I was able to see for you, Ma. And you've also asked lots of stress from the baby's father, not sure what to do. You can ask this, you can sign up for the Akashic readings, Ma, that will be happening tomorrow. It will be happening during the power demonstration. We'll be doing the Akashic reading demonstration. You can sign up for the Akashic readings, and we will be doing you can ask this question in the Akashic readings. No? That will be happening before the Kalavairava Bhagasmari Darshan tomorrow and every Sunday. And Raman Vashishtaya has gone back saying, thanks, Ma, that's very helpful. So yes, Aya, that's great. Thanks for getting back. And with that, in the interest of time, we come to the conclusion of this power manifestation segment, and we'll be moving on to the further segments of this program, where we will be learning more about Lord Venkateshwara.
And Ma Barbara Hawk has gotten back saying, thank you. Yes, had some small skin reactions that recently unusual for me. Thank you. Will ensure I avoid chemicals and apply chandan and bhasma. And Ma Madhura, Ma Mahashakti Ananda is asked, is the dairy causing cramps?
No, Ma, it's not. It is only because of the diet. Just make your diet more healthier and more more healthier and more proper during the pregnancy time, and that will help in healing the cramps.
Yes, with this we'll be going to the next segment where we'll be learning more about Venkateshwara, Bhagwan Venkateshwara.
Yes, so we'll be learning about the world today versus Kailasa today.
So the world today, the 18 years of growth wiped out in just 2 months. 18 years of growth wiped out in 2 months. From August 2016, it was 100, and the UK monthly GDP index, it just showed this figure, and the ONS figures imply that the level of total economic activity in April 2020 was back down to where it was in 2002, implying that an astonishing 18 year of growth seemed to disappear just this year. And Kailasa, the spiritual solution, where Hindus are contributing to the 40% of world's GDP.
Yes, so if you can see the image, how Hindus have contributed to 40% of the world's GDP. And now we'll be learning about who is Bhagavan Venkateshwara.
Venkateshwara is one of the most powerful modern day incarnation happened in Kali Yuga. Mahavishnu came down as Sheshadri and Bhudevi took birth as Padmavati and they got married and stayed in the planet Earth with the body at least for 200 years and created a beautiful kingdom blessing the devotees with wealth, health and auspicious things.
And so Venkateshwara just became a deity. The very body of how he is standing, he just became the Archavatara. Archavatara means the incarnation in the form of deity to receive all the worship and devotion of devotees.
Srinivasa became Archavatara, standing in Tirumala and gazing the whole world, whole universe, showering wealth, health, and all the spiritual benefits. Venkateshwara has Shri Devi Mahalakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, within his chest.
And there's just one jewel that Bhagavan Venkateshwara is wearing, which we are still not able to put any value for it. On Venkateshwara's right chest, he is having the world's costliest jewel. He wears it on the Vaikuntha Ekadashi, on the Srivatsam. And that jewelry is called the Vaidurya. The Vaidurya diamond is, if it is at least 1,000 years old, older than the normal diamonds. That jewel is supposed to have come out of the churning of the Milky Ocean, and there's only one piece available on planet Earth. And that is the one that Bhagavan Venkateshwara is wearing.
Ramanuja, the power of energy field of Tirupati. Ramanuja was a great enlightened master and was staying for many days in Tirupati, Tirumala with his disciples. One day, Ramanuja was getting ready for the pilgrimage back, packs his bag, some food, walks all the way, full day along with his disciples. Even they reach the downhill and they upon their food, they open their food and start eating. They found a lot of ants in the food. The disciples have started cleaning all the ants, and Ramanuja said, "Just stopped. No, don't do." He just packed the whole food safely, not leaving even one ant. Walked back all the way up the hill without having any food, especially in the night. All the disciples were wondering what is happening.
And after going to the top of the hill again, Ramanuja opened the food and said, "Now leave the ants here. Because we don't know how many janmas, lifetimes they meditated and did punya to take birth in the presence of Tirumala, the energy field of Venkateshwara. We have no right to take them out of this energy field and leave them somewhere else. Even when masters become deities, siddhas come to live around their presence. When deity becomes masters, naturally all the siddhas and all the high-level beings come to live around them.
So the Shastra Pramana from the Narayana Suktam, verse 1. Sahasrashirsham Devam Vishwaksham Vishwashambhuvam Vishwam Narayanam Devam Aksharam Paramam Padam. This verse translates to: this universe is the eternal being, Narayana, the imperishable, the supreme, the goal, multi-headed and multi-eyed, that is omnipresent and omniscient, the resplendent, the source of delight for the whole universe.
And the Apta Pramana is mentioned in the Brahmanda Purana, which contains Sri Venkatesha's Sahasranama, the 1,000 names of Lord Venkatesha. And this occurs as a conversation between Sage Vashishta and Sage Narada. And also, it contains the Venkatesha Ashtottara Stotram, which is the 100 names of Lord Sri Venkatesha. And there's a verse saying, Krite tu narasimho bhu tretayam raghunandana dwapare vasudevascha kalau venkatanayaka. And the translation for this verse is, in the Krita Yuga, Lord Narasimha, in Treta Yuga, Lord Sri Rama, in
Venkateshwara is the muscle memory of Swamiji. Swamiji is sharing, I have a very strong connection with Venkateshwara. My mother came to know that she was carrying me when she was on a pilgrimage to Venkateshwara temple in Tirupati. She did an Anga Pradakshina, the circumambulation, the temple by rolling on the floor around it. And after that, she vomited. Usually, people vomit after the Anga Pradakshina. They gave her the prasada, the consecrated food of laddu, fried Indian sweet, and after that also again she started vomiting. Then the elders saw the pulse and confirmed that she was carrying. The first sweet I got is from Venkateshwara. I have a strong connection with Venkateshwara. This is from Swamiji's own words.
And the benefits of worshipping Lord Venkateshwara, Bhagavan Venkateshwara, is stated in the Vishnu Sahasranama, Palash Yasha Prapnoti Vipulam Yati Pradanyameva Cha Achalam Shriyamapnoti Shreya Prapnotyanuttamam. And the translation for this is, he becomes endowed with great reputation. He becomes the foremost amongst his kith and kin. He acquires undiminished wealth in this world and unexcelled prosperity in the other world, liberation. Bhagavan Venkateshwara bestows all the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, divine auspicious qualities, and they who worships him receives abundance in wealth and all other dimensions of life.
In today's darshan, Bhagavan Venkateshwara would be manifesting through the Nijavatara, thousandth living incarnation of Paramashiva, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Receive the blessings and an initiation to awaken wealth consciousness in you.
And we have two dimensions of wealth creation in the Vedic tradition, the Shankanidhi and the Padmanidhi. So the Shankanidhi means conquered wealth, conquered from the natural sources, and Padmanidhi means flowered wealth, like a lotus created. Padmanidhi is made to flower from natural sources.
In Vedic tradition, there are two major gods representing wealth, Kubera and Mahalakshmi. So Kubera holds with wealth and sits on wealth, for example, treasury, stock market. Kubera enjoys the subtle power that of holding wealth can bring. Lakshmi represents wealth, that is, flowing, circulating current. Lakshmi uses wealth to enrich herself and the world. Lakshmi creates wealth effortlessly, uses it freely, distributes it unconditionally.
And now let's look at wealth creation in the Hindu way.
Life can be equated to two things. One, ability to achieve what you want in the inner and outer world. Two, just getting stuck in both the world. These are the only two equations.
Everybody wants wealth, but they do not increase the life in them to the level they want it. Wealth can be equated to the life energy you express. It is a straight equation because as on now, a normal man has wealth as the first priority in the life. So if you do not have wealth, don't blame anybody. You are not expressing life in you. Life energy is not happening in you.
Creating wealth is intrinsic part of life. Krishna says very beautifully in Gita, Gahano karmano gatihi. The universe by its nature works, works, works. If you have at least the goal of creating wealth, you will be creative. Your energy will be channeled properly. The first priority in life should be for moksha, enlightenment. Till that happens, the second priority can be creating wealth.
And creating wealth makes you non-violent because your whole energy becomes creative. Creating wealth brings tremendous interest in life and non-violence.
Wealth is not just an object or a thing to be achieved. Wealth is an extension of you. Anything that adds to you is wealth. The quality of wealth you enjoy, the state of your relationship, the fulfillment you enjoy in your career, your mental state, your, your sense of inner fulfillment. All these are measures of the success with which you have created wealth in your life.
And wealth is not just money or currency. Money is one wealth, currency is one wealth, the assets are one wealth, and being alive and active is one wealth. All the four put together is wealth: money, currency, assets, and being active. Wealth is neither bad or good, it is a utility.
Wealth consciousness means making a clear decision to break out of the myths and mental patterns that impoverish us and draw us again and again into the poverty cycle.
And you don't manifest your desire, you manifest your cognition. So, what you cognize and perceive as reality, you manifest that.
Many of us say, I really desire wealth, but deep down you believe wealthy people are arrogant people, bad people, they do a lot of wrong things. If you believe wealthy people are arrogant, bad, wrong, they do many wrong things, they exploit others, if you have that belief, what are you going to manifest wealth in your life? How are you going to manifest wealth in your life?
Your perception is the material out of which your reality is made. If you desire wealth, but you believe, perceive, and cognize wealthy people are bad, or wealth is too much responsibility, naturally you will not manifest wealth in your life. The gap between your desire and your perception is called the mental patterns.
Let us now look at all the beliefs you carry about wealth.
So, what the first common belief that many people have is that wealthy people are arrogant and bad people. You carry deep resistance of wealth, leading to you will not accumulate wealth, or even if you accumulate, you will carry guilt of wealth.
Truth is, arrogance does not come by wealth. Arrogant people will be arrogant whether they have wealth or not. Arrogant means behaving as if you are more important than or more or no more than other people. But we wrongly associate wealth to arrogance, create a pattern, and start hating wealth as well. The same way we hate arrogance.
And another common belief that many people have is that poverty is good. Deep inside us, we label poverty as a good quality. We feel reverence and respect for poverty. How are we going to how are we going to generate wealth then if we have that cognition?
And the third common belief is that handling wealth is more responsibility. We may feel uncomfortable, whatever I want, I will not get it. Maybe you came to this conclusion by looking at some other people who did not have any time for themselves.
And a few more inadequate beliefs on wealth is that making money is a sin. You can create as much wealth as you can, celebrate it and share it. Wealth consciousness is high creativity with high responsibility. And another is that wealthy people work smart, not hard. Don't be too lazy to bend your body and mind to realize your dreams. Read the stories of any famous millionaire today, and you will see that wealth does not come from a genie in a bottle.
You have to be worthy of it. One more inadequate belief on wealth is that you have to be worthy of it. Wealth serves those who are wealthy in their very consciousness.
And anything you cognize, you create a certain energy field about your cognition. So that is will persistence. And you attract situations, people, and everything around you to make that cognition into reality. So all you need is will persistence. Your decision that you are not going to give up and your intention is will persistence.
Your mental patterns goes on affecting you, but you always tell, I'm too busy to repair myself. It is like sitting in a broken car and go on, be rotating the handle or pushing and pulling the gear. Do not do whatever you want. You are not going to move even 1 inch. And if somebody says, "Why don't you repair your broken car? You're not moving." No, 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 I'm too busy to repair. I can't get down now and repair because I am hurriedly going to some place. That is utter stupidity.
And you may be desiring to have wealth, but you may not be believing and perceiving and cognizing it as your possibility. The first and foremost important step that we need to do is create an energy field for attracting wealth. And now we'll be watching a video where Swamiji speaks about the secrets of attracting wealth, day 1. I request the entity volunteer to share the video. I request the entity volunteer to please share the video.
What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasa